Fantastic.
This is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It is the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show coming at you live from govsradio.com. Live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club here in Levittown. govsradio.com. On your social media, on your YouTube, on our website, govsradio.com. Also available on the Boxcast app, which is on your smart devices, your TVs, your Rokus, your Fire Sticks, your Apple TVs, all that good stuff. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show with Sallie and myself. Excuse me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Danielle. Good morning, Rich. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Felix. Good morning, Lou. Good morning, Jack. Joe DeJesu. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Thanks for joining us today. It's Friday. Doesn't really mean anything.
It doesn't. You don't really feel that it still means something. I still kind of look forward to Friday for a while.
For the 5 people that are still working,
yeah.
I guess it means something to them.
I guess.
But that's it. That's it. Every day is Friday for everybody else. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's hanging in there. Crazy times.
Every day is like Monday for everyone. Every day is like Monday. It's Monday again.
Yeah, you wake up, you're like, oh, was that a dream? Oh, no, it wasn't. Damn it. I saw rumors on Facebook that in New York, the
Demi Moore's daughter?
The what? Oh, that was awful.
I know, that was like a Monday joke. All right, I'll be better. Sorry.
Rumors on Facebook that the New York quarantine is going into June, but not on the governor's website. That's not there.
Okay.
So as of right now, it's still today. Today is the day where hopefully some things can start to reopen a little bit and give us, that little glimmer of hope that we're going to start getting back to normal soon.
Yeah, I want to have hope, but I keep, like my high school kid got an email from the school saying, just so everyone knows, we're going to be giving Chromebooks out, just in case we don't start again in September.
Crazy.
So yeah, like just the idea that they sent that email out is like.
Good morning, Rosemarie from Floral Park. Good morning, Taz with the great drawings as always. Good morning, Nick DeJesu.
She drew a really great picture of Jeff.
Oh, Jeff Fosse with the cats.
Yeah,
I
it
saw
was
that.
nice. It was a really, really good picture of him. I liked it.
Yeah, she's really she's incredible, man. What a talented. Again, as a cartoonist myself, went to school for it. Yeah, I really love what she does. I love her style. That's the key. You have to have a style that makes it your own, and she nails it.
Yeah, it's always like sweet and funny, and yeah.
Like if you look
I like it too.
You look at something like Peanuts. They all Charlie Brown and Lucy and all. They all have the same faces. Just something a little different to make them different from each other. And yeah, you need that style. So she's fantastic. You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
You already know who this is, Tony and Sallie. Come on.
Hello there, DJ D Love. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you guys are doing?
We're doing great too. Gearing up for the weekend. It's a beautiful day out there today. I hope you're going outside.
Oh, I went outside a couple times, and I already got my tent. I bought my tent on Tuesday. I'm
Did
about
you
to
say
go
it's
camping
tent?
outside again.
Did you say tent? You going camping?
Yeah, to go camping in the backyard over there, Sallie.
Nice. That's
DJ
fun.
D Love woke up with a tent. Good for you with your tent. So you're going to camp back there all weekend?
Oh, yes. They're
That-
chilling in the back, and they're chilling in the back.
That sounds like fun. Do you give them your raps and your beats when when you're all sitting around the campfire?
No, we don't have a campfire yet, but I'm sitting back in the backyard, shit, by myself, just
By
chilling.
yourself. Nice.
Yeah, by
Having some
myself.
quiet time, relaxing.
Yep. Yeah, relaxing on the nice summer days, just chilling.
Writing
Just
songs.
relaxing. No, playing my music and watching my nice movies on my phone, so it's not bad.
Cool. Very nice. So all right. Well, we hope you have a great weekend. You got a song for us on our Friday?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
man.
I got a great song for you guys. It's about camping.
Nice.
Here you go. Yo, my name is DJ D-Dub, man. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just camping, man. I'm just bugging. I'm just
Man.
chilling. Nobody can beat me, man.
Man.
Check this out, man. I'm going camping tonight. Yeah, you can't beat me. Nobody wants to follow me. Come on now, man. Let's have a campfire. Let's bug. Let's chill. Let's have a good time. Let's toast some marshmallows and make some s'mores. Yeah, man. Let's bugging and chilling. Yeah, man. Let's bugging and chilling. Man, nobody can beat DJ D-Love, man. I'm on the mic. So I'm saying, have a good weekend. Peace, yo.
Bugging and chilling. I like it.
Very nice, DJ. He incorporated the weekend and chocolate.
Yep. Got me hungry.
Yep.
Very nice.
And by the way, Tony,
Yep.
I had two parades by me yesterday, and you guys missed them.
You had two
Two
what?
parades?
Parades?
Two parades came by me yesterday.
Oh, went by him. Oh, why?
Oh.
Like someone's birthday or something?
No, it was the library, and then my agency came by yesterday, too.
Oh, that's
Nice, man. You have all the fun over there.
Oh, no, we having a blast.
Nice. All right. Well, we hope you have a blast this weekend. We thank you for calling as always, and we'll talk to you next week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a second. I got a question for you, Tony.
Okay.
Is my show still going on in August?
If the studio is open, then we'll do it. But whether it's August or another time, as soon as the studio is open, we'll make it happen.
Okay, thanks so much. I appreciate it,
You got it, pal. Anytime.
Like I said, I got two words for you guys today. Booyah, see ya.
Booyah, see ya.
ya.
DJ D Love in the house.
We
What
got-
a great way to start the weekend off.
Jeff Bosey's watching, says Taz is awesome. Nick says hi. That is Joe's dad. And Felix is watching. Tony Dorsick says that, or John Dorsick says that Tony is his dream.
Well, I said that, yeah, you wake up every day thinking, oh, was that just a dream, this COVID crap? But
Yep, I totally get it. Yeah, so that's cool. He goes camping. That's nice.
yes, Rich Rado, that was Jay-Z on the phone rapping. Did you say hi to Andrew Cohen? Hello, Andrew Cohen. John
Andrew.
Ziegler is watching. John will be our guest. We're going to be FaceTiming with John. He'll be on that big screen at 11:30. All right. So Jack Scala just said Joe loved the music. Speaking of which,
Dun, dun, dun.
Speaking of which, as promised, the big premiere, even though it's already on YouTube.
Joe sent us the music and said, I'm going to be releasing it tomorrow, meaning today. Can you play it on the show? We're like, yay, we'd love to. But then he released it, this morning anyway.
Well,
so it's not really a premiere, but we're playing it on the show the first day that it was out there.
He didn't. Stop it.
What are you doing here?
I don't know why he keeps doing that. All right. It might be. It's probably our mistake. He never said anything about premiere.
We always just assume he gets
Yeah,
the
I just
first
assumed
stuff
he was
'cause
talking about a premiere.
We're spoiled.
I'm trying to get it up on the big screen. Well, trying to get it up on the big screen. Big screen, little screen. I'm always trying to get it up. Let's see. It's not. Try. See if you can get yours going there.
You're not mirroring?
No, I'm having
Is
the
it
issues.
a video? Or is it just...
It's on the audio is on YouTube.
I'm just going to shut up and do what you tell me to do.
Mirror, damn it. Hello, Tim Marucha. Hello, Greg DiFilippo. Hello, everybody. Oh, now who's that?
Me.
That's you?
Me.
Okay.
So
all
you
right.
want me to get off and maybe you'll... You want me to get off?
No. Wait a minute.
You just touched it. I didn't touch it.
But, so that was me.
Okay. Don't do me again. Don't ever do me again.
I hope I can get the signal back.
Yeah, it doesn't like you. Oh, there you go.
All right.
You got it.
Okay.
Don't ever
All right,
do
you got-
me again.
Yeah, okay. All right, so here we go. Joe DeJesus, our friend, our pal, Govs Radio family, great musician, great music. If you haven't heard it, you can hear it here first. Just released today, Another Sacrifice by Joe DeJesus.
She was daddy's little girl, brand new to this world, beautiful and strong, but something's going wrong. All in vain. The poison's in her brain. The smiles turn to screams as she leaves this world. But you can walk away and sleep tonight, but he'll never look into his child's eyes. And who knows if or when you'll see the light. Let the darkness make another sacrifice. Her neighbor's van is full. Her boy is off to school. She'll blow just one last kiss. I'll pick you up at 6. And now he is out of breath. your children's eyes. Who knows if or when you'll see the light? Since you lost your way, now we all lose our lives.
Joe DeJesus, Another Sacrifice, GovsRadio.com. Look at Joe in that picture, trying to look all badass.
He is badass in a
He's
good
not
way.
badass.
You could
He's
be
a nice
badass
guy.
in a good way.
What I don't know what that means.
It means, he's got a style about him, and he's great.
Good song. Jeff Bosey said it sounded like John Lennon. I was thinking a little early 70s Elton John myself.
I was thinking Paul McCartney.
Sue Fascino says she's crying. Danielle Asher, Joe DeJesus, absolutely beautiful. Thank you for your courage, for sharing such a powerful and difficult song. I could see many, many parents and families leaning on.
On this. Yeah, it's a beautiful song, Joe. Beautiful.
Wow. I only had no idea DJ D-Love had that kind of vocal range. That was that was good. Yeah, that was a good song. A little, maybe the darkest song I've ever heard from Joe, huh?
No.
A little haunting at the end with the...
He writes powerful songs.
A little haunting at the end with the siren and whatnot. All right, here we go. The big call. Good morning. You're live on the air. Who's this?
Hello and welcome. Welcome. I'm the one who's welcome. It's me, Michael. How are you?
You are very welcome, Michael. We are so happy to hear from you. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for your patience. Good to hear your voice, pal.
It's great to hear from you as well. I asked you before if you ever did any swinging, right? Do you ever do swinging?
No.
On the playground, sure.
No.
No, you know what I mean. I used to. This quarantine has really cut into my swinging. I was part of, Bubba the Love Sponge.
Of course.
I was part of his swinging crew. Him and we would all swing together, and we'd all just be licking everything. It was awesome.
Wow.
Anyways, I got a joke for you this week, and it's actually last time I had the best joke and that I've ever written. And of course, what happens this week? I go ahead and write the worst joke anyone's ever written.
I don't believe that for a second.
You don't know that.
Well, you're about to hear it. The European Space Agency says that to make concrete on the moon, one useful ingredient could be human urine. They're calling the project One Giant Leak for Mankind. Don't laugh at it. It only reinforces it if you laugh at something like that. And I'm going to explain to you how I came up with this abomination. It's basically one of those news items where you think there has to be a joke in there somewhere. And the item has several topic handles like concrete and urine with multiple associations that might be used to create a punchline. But it took me a few tries to find an approach that worked well. First, I used my punchline maker number 3. And what's that again? No, you don't know. It's okay. And ask the question, what might you make out of concrete that smells like urine? Maybe a lunar base that smells like New York City subway station. So here I am, a 78-year-old man sitting in my home thinking about urine and what it would smell like urine. And then I start asking, what would you make on the moon that you could make out of human excrement? And that didn't get me anywhere either. So I'm sitting there thinking about pee and poo. I'm 78 years old. And so I moved away from concrete and I started using the topic handles moon and urine. And I thought if I linked the two by changing the tagline to the movie Alien into something like in space, no one can smell your urine, that might be good. Then I realized, no, that's terrible. So I started thinking about, wait a second, Neil Armstrong had that famous words, one giant leap for mankind. And I realized I could use wordplay in my punchline maker number 1 to link the quotation to an association of urine leak. And I created the absolute worst joke that you've ever heard.
Take a breath, 78-year-old man. You don't want to hurt yourself.
It was a great joke.
It's a great explanation.
Thank you so much. You guys are so wonderful, and I'm telling you, if I know you guys have such a wonderful marriage, I can tell, and so that's great and everything, but if it ever starts to have problems, consider swinging. It's really a great time. Bye.
Bye.
Don't knock it till you try it, right? Michael, the joke explainer. Oh my God, that just doesn't get old for me, man.
No.
He just cracks me up, and he's not 78. Let me tell you,
How do you know?
he doesn't sound like he's 78.
You know, it's funny. My kid Sam, his favorite number since he was a little kid is 78. Is that the weirdest thing? Like people are like, what's your favorite number? 5, 4, 78.
This will talk about the song.
I know, and it's a beautiful
Oh,
song. Like both things, the Michael joke and the song.
Michael and the Joe DiGesu song about debut today. My head explodes, says Dr. Ken Pichelle. Yeah, it's a great show already. We may as well just say goodbye.
Yeah.
But to make it even better, John Ziegler will be on the phone with us in a few minutes.
Okay.
Unbelievable. All right, so all of a sudden we went. Before we started, we were like, "Well, we're a little light on content today. Hope we can
I
get
was
through this."
busy this morning, and I looked at him like, I don't know, 10 minutes for the show. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have like hardly anything.
But meanwhile, like I feel like we're already running out of time because we got John, and then
It worked out fine. And what two things to start the show with? Like such a beautiful song from
Absolutely.
Joe. And to answer your question, yeah, it's dark, but that's one of the things that I love about Joe's writing is it a lot of people, can get things from it. His writing is beautiful, and it's a ballad. Like he always seems to write in a ballad form, which I always like. Like me, like I'm always like. Sometimes you'll be listening to something, and I'll say to you, "You love that song," and you're like, "Yeah, I love that song." I'm like, "Have you ever listened to the words?" And you're like, "Ah." I'm like, to me, like the poem of a song is the most important. So I just love Joe's song.
I've listened to the words of "Why Don't We Do It in the Road."
Yeah, he has. People don't even know that song. Do you know that's a Beatles song? Why don't we do it in the road?
Leonard Cohen, "Light as the Breeze."
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Look that one up if you don't know it. All right, so first off, don't forget today, if you guys are able to go outside, in a tribute to frontline heroes, the New York Air National Guard's 106th Rescue Wing, based out of West Hampton's Francis S. Gabreski Airport, will conduct a flyover to salute the COVID-19 healthcare workers, first responders, and essential employees today at 12:15. The flyover will begin near Riverhead, fly over Rocky Point, East Setauket, Stony Brook, Holtzville, Blue Point, Sayville, Bayshore, and Massapequa before finishing around 1 p.m. near Jones Beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's their typical route. I don't know. Like that's like that.
Their typical route?
Yeah, there's like.
No, you're talking about the Blue Angels.
I know, but they all
did it.
seem to do that. They all seem to like fly over there, then end up in Jones Beach. Oh, Rick's watching. Rick, if you want to call in right now, that'd be cool. Right?
Yeah,
'Cause we have a few minutes. Yeah, Rick, if you want to call in, we have like 10 minutes.
So that'll be cool. You go. Looks like it's mostly South Shore. You get down there to check out the plains, which is cool.
Michael the Joke Man is so funny, and like the first, like I swear, it was probably like the first, like at least 2 times he called in. I had no idea what he was doing. I'm like, I don't get this guy.
He didn't start out as an explainer in the beginning. He just
is
told.
that why?
He
Because I was
just
going
told
to
the
say, I was
bad
going to say
jokes.
it's not his fault. Like I would like at first I was like, I didn't really get his concept, but you're saying he didn't change his concept for a while. All right.
Danielle says one of her favorite Beatles songs. What song did I miss? I don't know what I missed.
Why don't we do it in the road?
Oh, that's one of her favorite Beatles songs? Nice.
Why don't we do?
Yes, Lori, our apologies. You did miss Joe's song, but it's on YouTube. Look up Joe DiGesu. Another Sacrifice is the name of the song. Just go to YouTube. You'll find it.
Yep.
We'll share the link later.
Grab a cup of coffee, sit down, beautiful song.
And listen to the words and get a Kleenex or a tissue. What were we talking about?
We were going to wait for
Rick
to call in, but in the meantime, what else you got?
All right. Well, yeah, I don't want to get, because I have this whole thing about baseball.
Well, you could. You don't want to start your baseball rant?
Right, because if he's going to call, I don't want to be in the middle of it. I have a lot of thoughts on baseball. I came up with some possible solutions.
I came with a solution yesterday, and you didn't want to hear about it.
Your solution? Oh, we were talking about. God bless you! Oh my God, she's got COVID. Spray her. Wipe her down. No, we were talking about Michael. He's when he first started off, he would just call and tell the bad jokes, tell a few bad jokes, and get off the phone.
Oh.
And we'd be like, "What the hell was that?" And then he changed his format, started explaining his bad jokes, which was the funny part. And
yeah, it's so funny.
So funny.
When
Every
he
single
asked
time,
us
it
what
cracks me up.
joke writing number 1 was, I'm like, oh my goodness, how have we not written this stuff down? We should have them written down and put on the wall.
Sorry for the heavy content, probably not expected on a comedy show.
No, Joe, don't
It's
never
fine.
apologize.
This
for
is
your
a comedy
writing.
station, but we cover it all, man. Especially on our show, we just cover it all. It doesn't matter. We've covered all sorts of topics from drug addiction and political issues and people of interest like John Lepper and his treehouse. And we've covered the funniest of topics and porn, and we're everywhere. Sports, we're everywhere. Whatever you want. So no, it was great. We love the song. Thank you for letting us play it here.
Thanks for writing it.
Let us know your schedule, Joe. If I don't know how busy you are with work and the quarantine and stuff, but we will get. I mean,
Yeah, we
you
could
catch
throw
him
you
every
up there.
Monday anyway. But so what? Let's get him up there. And Sue Ficino, if you're still watching, we want to schedule the boys up there sometime next weekend. What? What? Uh-oh.
Felix from Let's Eat Long Island, he said, I'm afraid, but I'm thinking of singing on Quarantine Life.
I did see he posted something when the show first started.
He
was
strikes me
asking.
as someone who would have a good voice, though.
He was asking about karaoke. Yeah, if you guys saw, he posted about 9 or 10 years ago. He attempted stand up. It was actually pretty good.
His stand-up was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check that out. And yeah, I agree. I have a feeling that he's going to pleasantly surprise us
Yeah,
with some
he's
good
going to
singing.
be one of those people that just belts out opera and you didn't know it was inside of him. I don't want to get my hopes up, but
Well, we'll see. All right. I think he should do it. Do
why
it.
not? Just do it. Just sing your heart out.
Hello, Maureen Smith. Hello, Robert Shapiro.
Wouldn't it be cool to have a singing chef? They're doing oil and garlic.
Well, there's a Swedish chef.
See, now anything is going to be good from that, right, Felix? So, you could even start the show. At least I don't sound like Sallie. And then everything will be fine.
That's always a good thing. All right. So it's 11:30, so I don't know if Rick is calling. Give me a couple minutes. I want to talk about my baseball thing, then we'll call John.
Then shut up the phone so then you won't be interrupted. And then we'll go straight into Ziegler.
Okay. Sorry. All right. I do think, by the way,
Do you?
sometimes, not really. Fridays, I have an idea that I'm just discussing on air with you because, we're trying to do Trivia Tuesdays and, I think we should do Phone Line Friday. Phone lines are open. People just call in and see what's on their
Well,
minds.
what if no one calls in and then we're
Well,
just sitting here
yes,
going,
we'll have to plan ahead, but
no one loves us.
I do feel bad. I feel we've been neglecting the phones lately.
I feel like it's been perfect.
Perfect.
We've been letting calls come in, but we've been finishing our topics.
Chris Thomas is watching. Drew from Huntington Station. It's bad over here. What does that mean? The weather? There was talk of some rain. I don't know. I don't know what that means, Drew.
Oh, it's not raining, is it?
There was some
beautiful.
talk of rain today. Oh, the connection. Oh, really? The connection dropped on you guys? Is that what's going on? Oh, our apologies.
Oh, we were just saying we should have your kids on the show.
Yeah, we're not seeing that on our end here. But yeah, Sue, I mentioned that we'd like to FaceTime with the boys next week if you guys want to pick a day.
Get to your story.
Phone line Fridays. All right, so here we go. Here's my idea with baseball. There's been a lot of talk with baseball this week because the league wants to get the season going. They want to start the season in July. The players are upset about how the money's going to work. They're worried about their health. All sorts of stuff back and forth. And in my opinion, it doesn't look good for the season.
No.
And it's just I'd be surprised if it happens. Okay,
I'm so glad you said that because I was going to have to come around and go, I'm really sorry, but it's not going to happen.
But
I feel not being like the bearer of bad news.
But here, I actually have two ideas of what baseball can do this year. Okay, so one concern is their health and social distancing. So, for all you baseball fans out there, every year when there's the 3-day All-Star break, you have the All-Star game, but the day before the All-Star game, you have the Home Run Derby. And even sometimes the sports channels will put together their own little, home run derbies for fun.
What's a home run derby?
A home run derby is when a player goes up to bat, they pitch to him, and they see how many home runs he can hit. For each hit that's not a home run, you get 10 of those. And then once you hit 10 hits that aren't home runs, you're done.
Is this the little kid thing that they do on the side? or the real players?
No, the real players do it.
They let them see how many home runs they can get out of 10. Wow, that's
No,
good.
no, not out of 10. When they hit the ball 10 times and it's not a home run, that's when they're done.
Okay.
But within that time,
Oh, I've seen this.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
And it's a big draw. You know, whatever stadium the All-Star game is in, that's where they have the home run derby the day before, and that packs them in just as much as the All-Star game. And like I said, sometimes the sports channels, they'll put together their own little home run derby. Off and on through the years, it was a TV series, you know, where players would come in and participate. I think that's one of my ideas. A home run derby, because then you don't need fielders. You just have the pitcher, and even the catcher can stand back a little bit. Or you know what? What do you even need a catcher for? The ball, if he doesn't hit the ball, just hit
just
the
have
screen
a
or something
ball
in the back.
boy pick him up with a glove.
But here's what I'm thinking. Instead of a complete home run derby, just to add to the mix, it's a pitchers versus hitters derby, where the pitchers. So you have to get an umpire, and he can maybe, you know, in Little League, an umpire stands behind the pitcher to call balls and strikes. So let the umpire stand back. So again, social distancing.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because that was one of the things I was worried about. You can't just like have an umpire hanging 1 foot over the head of a catcher who has a batter 1 foot away. So good.
So have it work it out somewhere where it's balls. You know, it's just balls and strikes. And if, however, you know, so however many home runs the hitter gets before he gets a called third strike, or before he hits, I don't know, maybe 5 balls without going over the fence, you know, to make that an out. That's how you score it. For each strikeout, that's a run.
I think it's a good idea. And I always come at the stuff as like the mom, not from money, not from like, you know, just the safety of what I want my kid to be out there. So yeah, I'm in so far.
You have 5 player teams. 5 hitters, 5 pitchers. The pitchers can come in and out throughout the game as much as they want. The batters bat in order. Maybe they bat around maybe 3 times, and then that's the whole game. Each pitcher and each hitter are from the same team. So the Mets, you would have the Mets pitchers and the Mets hitters. And I mean, they're playing against each other, but it's for fun, you know, and it's interesting. So, but that way also, then you don't have teams traveling. They're all playing at their home stadiums.
Oh, so wait, you're not even talking about teams playing against other teams?
No.
Oh, and
Well,
so
that
this
was-
isn't my credit. You didn't start out with like, "Hey, Sally had a skins and shirts idea
No.
for their own team."
No, because I don't like the idea, but I'm just appeasing you
I know.
people
So
who are complaining
yeah,
all the time.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, just there's enough players on everyone's own team,
And that-
they
right.
only people just like to see their own team anyway.
And
so.
that way, there's no travel involved. The home team, they get to
Yeah.
play at their stadium every week. I say you do it like football. It's every Sunday, every team in the league. So you have 30 of these going on. And you let 200 people in the stadium to watch.
Sure.
So that a little money gets thrown in. There is some, you know, crowd excitement. You do this for, start it in July, go till, maybe the end of September or something.
Yeah, all your favorite players, everyone's safe.
Right. That's my idea. Or.
Half my idea. Write that down.
No, I'm not writing that down. You don't
my
get credit
idea.
for everything.
Oh my goodness, it was so my idea.
Calm down, Yoko.
What's like a guy version of taking credit and never giving credit where it came from? Who's that guy? Yeah, there's probably.
It's called
everyone.
It's called the
Every
Pat
guy?
Boone stealing rock and roll from Little Richard.
Yeah. Okay. Carry on with your plan.
Or here's my other idea. If you don't like that idea, what the hell? What are you choking on?
You're like, here's my other idea. Go ahead.
I do. I have another idea.
All right, good.
If you don't like that one, then I say every Sunday at each team's stadium, you bring in, you have a special old timers season where you get enough old timers from each team to make 2 teams, and they play every Sunday, each team.
Well, that gets back to everyone.
And has no meaning. Well, no, because the team is still not traveling.
Okay.
But yes, it does. Right. So
It's
it
more
do-
my skins and shirt idea. You
don't-
know what I mean
right,
by
you
skins
don't-
and shirt,
Yes, I
right?
do. We used to
Okay.
play that. So yes, it doesn't solve the social distancing, but if they're okay with it, they do it. And the season doesn't mean anything. However, it will get a good fan response because they get to see their heroes again, and you have the memories associated with with those heroes that make it interesting for the fans to watch. So I think they would want to watch that. as opposed to just exhibition games or some kind of game that doesn't mean anything. So those are my two ideas. I like them. I think they'll work. So somebody call MLB and tell them what I said. Thank
Which
you.
started
Thank you.
from me with my idea.
Me. Thank you.
Mostly me.
All me. Thank you very much.
Rich Rada hates your idea.
What? Why?
Oh, now it's my idea? Oh.
I didn't say that. You're killing me. We need real baseball. We already have professional cornhole and drone racing to bore the shit out of us. They're not going to
something though.
They're not going to do it. The players are fighting with the owners. There's already been talks of courts going to court. It's not going to happen. Home run derby every Sunday, every stadium. Could be interesting. Could be fun. And at this point, we're lucky. We're lucky if we're going to get that, and that's enough to lift our spirits a little bit. There you go. So shut up, Rich Rada. You come up with a better idea.
I'm going to call John.
Rich, whatever your idea includes, make sure Jeff is on that team because, we all know how he loses in competitions. I took a swipe at Bosey for absolutely no reason.
Just because he isn't beaten up enough.
All right, so Sally's trying to reach out to comedian John Ziegler. Great guy, very funny guy, a favorite at Governor's Comedy Club, a favorite of ours. And there he is.
Yay.
Oh, that's a shitty connection right there.
It's better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not on that screen.
Yeah.
Not on our screen.
I
it's
just
not.
didn't put the volume up.
Oh,
Hey, John.
Hey, I was watching you guys. I don't know if there's a delay or something. You were talking about baseball, and then my phone rang.
Yeah. There's
there's
about
a
minute and 10-second delay.
Are you a baseball fan?
So, I'm a huge baseball fan.
Nice. So did you hear my idea?
My idea.
Yeah, that's the worst idea I've heard since Buster.
Definitely Tony's idea.
All right, so what do you suggest there, genius?
Cancel the season. It's over.
Oh, come on. That's what makes this idea so good. So then we at least get something, which is better than nothing.
I love that you were fighting over credit for that idea.
True. Well, because I came up with the, just like, I'm like, how many, like yesterday, I'm like, how many people are on the team? Like, what, 24, 25? So I'm like, just split it up, play in the field, shirts and skins, however you want to do it. Everyone gets to see their own players and be done with it. And he's like, that's the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. And then this morning he's like, I have a great idea. It's something though, it's something because it's not going to happen, People, players that make as much money as they make are not going to play a game and then come home and give their 2-year-old, an illness. They're just not going to do it.
Oh, they're already complaining. A few players are already saying it's not worth the money because they're going to prorate their salaries.
Yeah.
A lot of players are saying that they're not interested.
Yeah, they're like, suck it.
They're like, yeah, I'm not going to work for $7 million.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Right.
Like, please.
God
I'll get out of bed
forbid.
for $7 million.
Most of us are living off, $1,200 a month, and they don't want to dock their pay at all.
It's a half season. America needs it. Get out there on the field and play. That's what I say.
I miss sports. I'm a huge sports fan.
Nice.
Do you like the Mets or Yankees?
Looks like a Met hat he's wearing.
Oh, okay, good.
No, it's not. This is I don't know what this hat is, but I'm a huge Yankee fan.
Oh,
Big
that's all right.
Yankee fan.
We'll let it slide. I'm not a Yankee hater. It's just impossible to hate all the history and the great players that wore the pinstripes, man.
So, but I don't think it's going to happen. Do you guys have? Can you guys see me on there? Am I getting reception?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, it's not
All right, good.
it's not great, but we can make out. It might be a good
It's
thing.
better. It's fine. Yeah, it's
That's
you know,
fine.
it's
I like
good.
I'm like Deep Throat. I'm in silhouette. My voice has changed. It's great.
Well, actually, I saw your. I was looking at your Facebook today, which, by the way, I thought it was interesting that there were posts from 2017. Then there's only 2 posts from 2018, and then all of a sudden it's present time. There was no post in 2019. I thought that in itself was really strange. But that's
I
not
was
why I
off
brought this
Facebook.
up. What's that?
I was off Facebook for a year.
You were off Facebook for a year?
Like, how come?
I only
Like,
went
any
back.
reason?
Yeah, I'm only back because of this quarantine. And as soon as this ends, I hope to be back off Facebook.
Wow. Well, because
I hate it.
really, even now you're not enjoying the interaction
Oh, no, I hate it.
Especially right now.
Especially this moment.
Especially at 10:42. He's questioned everything.
Well, I was excited to call in. Then I found out you guys don't swing, and now I'm like, I don't even know why I called.
Well, if you want, we'll hook you up with Michael, and you guys can swing together. So what I wanted to say, we're talking about how I saw you posted a picture of your, what was it, the drug therapist ID?
What's that mean?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's up there?
You had a little double chin going on there. I was like, whoa, John had, he's worked out and, lost some weight through the years. I was impressed.
Oh, really? Like he was heavier?
That picture is probably about 1993,
Wow.
92, something like that. So, a long time ago, 20 years ago.
It made me laugh, though, because I saw that picture, and then I looked. You also posted a picture from one of your kindergarten classes where you're outside. There's some kids in front of you. You're behind them. God,
Yeah.
I don't know which picture you looked more miserable in. You looked so depressed. I felt bad.
I really was. That was me every day teaching. I moved like I had clinical depression. That I shuffled my feet.
I think the year was 1998, if I'm not mistaken. You even wrote.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, kids in my class in 1998 didn't learn a thing.
Well, how was it just kindergarten, and how many years did you teach it?
I taught 1 year of kindergarten, and then I taught 1 year of fourth grade after that.
Which did you like better? Because they're like strikingly different.
Fourth grade, I liked a lot. I hated kindergarten.
I would. I think second grade and up, I'd be fine with.
How strong was the temptation to smack them around?
Just take
both.
one and throw them into the other.
Both.
And then yell at the one who hit the other one.
It was easier in kindergarten because they couldn't really articulate, if you hit them and stay. Nobody listened to what they were saying.
And they're so small that it's easier to tie them up and hide them somewhere. Yeah.
That's a long time ago. It was over 20 years ago I taught.
Wow. And so, yeah, I mean, I know, comedy is not, an easy living, but you've held your own, and I'm, of course, not looking to get personal with numbers or anything, but it's sure it wasn't an easy ride or an easy journey, but definitely, I'm sure even before I'm sure it was worth it even from day one.
Yeah, I was in a good position because I was an adult when I started comedy. I was 40 years old.
Wow.
And I had worked and had a business. I sold my business to do comedy. So I kind of was positioned myself that I didn't have to make a lot of money the first couple of years. I really didn't have to.
Go ahead,
I'm sorry. I made nothing doing comedy, but I was able to support myself from other things. It took a long time before I made any comedy money.
You were 40 when you started? I knew you started late. I didn't realize you were that old when you started.
Yeah, I was 40 years old. So I've been doing comedy 12 years now.
Do you feel better about it now?
Well, I didn't. No, my point was I didn't realize John was that old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm 50.
Yeah. He doesn't look that. I'm just hit me now. He's older than me, which I'm shocked.
Yeah, now that Tony turned 50, he's going to point out everyone who's older than him. Just watch.
Just because Sally's a lot older than me.
Just because I'm a lot older than him. We're going to have to hear that all the time now.
All right.
When I started comedy, some of the guys around, there were some guys older than me. I think Joey Cola's got a few years on me, and guys who've been around, but guys like Joe Starr and Chris Monty, I'm older than those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was it?
But they started earlier. You started at 40. Part of me thinks when you start in your 40s, you've got so much material because life is just hard. What do these 18-year-olds have to talk about? So there's just a lot more interesting material.
When you watch an 18-year-old, almost all of them have 5 minutes on masturbating.
And porn, yeah.
Right.
Seriously, every 18-year-old. So I was masturbating. And I'm like, I know.
We all know.
I know you are.
Was it really tough for you then? Because I've brought it up on here, where it's kind of a weird thing because to be new into it, you're not obviously not the same age as the younger guys coming in, so you're not going to kind of hang around with them. But then you got the Joe Stars, the Joey Colas, who all went through the trenches together, and they have all this history together, all this time together, so they have their little circle. So was it tough for you to get, because you're, at least from my point of view, it looks like you're in that circle now. So was that tough for you to kind of get in good with those guys?
No, I started at a really good time. Comedy it was just a good time around the clubs when I started. And guys like Joe Starr and Joey Kohler and Chris Monty and Tim Crumpia, like, they were all very nice to me.
Oh, they're all great guys, yeah.
They all helped me out, and when I started to get good enough, when I had 15 minutes, they all gave me work hosting for them and stuff.
Nice.
So, try to play on my hand shaking here. I'm going to try to place my phone down. Like, I had Parkinson's today for some reason.
See, he's just dying to shake hands with someone.
Yeah,
there you go. It's just
Tony, like, he's like someone who's just like he's the handshaker. Like he loves it, and he's really, he just comes and loves to shake people's hands and say, "Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you."
It's a sign of respect
for like a long time. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, but you're just gonna have to like work on your bow because no one's gonna want you to go back to shaking hands. I feel bad for him.
I'm a big handshaker too, which is why I was like one of the first people to have Corona in the month of March.
Me too. I had it, and I'm a hugger. I got it. I think it was like early February or something. Like I had it when like no one had it, and I remember like talking to someone who I think I got it from, and I was like, "Do you think?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure."
And you in the comics make fun of me. What's that?
You feeling good now?
I feel great. Yeah, no, I'm way over it. I've been fine for 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Nice. And maybe, forgive me if I got this wrong, but I think the last time we talked to you, was it you that you were worried that maybe your mother was going to get it or something? Was that, I don't know if that was John or not.
Yeah.
No, I was hoping my mother was going to get it, to be honest.
Well, did she?
Nah, my mother's fine.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I
didn't. I didn't. I was chewing food up and feeding her like a baby bird. I did everything in my power to take her out.
Her bats telling her it was turkey.
My mother's doing good. Except for the AIDS. We have 2 AIDS there.
Oh,
except for them.
I thought she had AIDS.
Tried that too. She's going to be around forever. Trust me.
That's great. I'm surprised though you don't like all that talk with Facebook though, because now all of a sudden you're like the podcast king over here. You did a podcast with Bobby Collins. You got something going with Mike Calcagno.
Oh, good for you.
You're all over.
Yeah, it's hard because when Mike and I started it, I went out and bought equipment. We do it out of his house. I bought this really nice mixing board.
Nice.
I invested, and then Corona, like the virus hit. We did 1 out of his house. And the last 8, I have to call from my living room.
Yeah.
Right, they're like this shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not the same. It's really limited what we do. So we have fun doing it. But I'm looking forward to when I can get back over there.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure. I don't think Calcagno likes me in his house. So I think he's going to milk this as long as he can.
He is so nice. I really like him.
But
Mike's great.
Yeah, but he's one of those younger comedians, so maybe he's thinking, I don't want this creepy older guy, coming in my house. Yeah, I can't say.
Well, I touch all the shit. He says, you touch all my shit. I see you looking around.
The Dying is Easy podcast, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool.
Nobody gets that title, but I named it that because dying is easy, comedy is hard.
Oh,
I don't think people understand how hard stand-up comedy
it's
is.
So difficult. Yeah, it is.
What was your worst gig?
Oh, you can ask him that.
It was this Christmas. I had a corporate gig in Jersey for a trucking company. They hired me to be their master of ceremonies, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
Right.
And they're like, hey, I go, do you have raffles? They're like, no. I'm like, do you want me to like give awards out? They're like, no, we'll do that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to do. And when I got there, it was just like 150, 200 people. There were truckers. Half of them didn't speak English. And they're like, go up and tell some jokes. They were booing me, literally, before I took the microphone. They were like, boo.
Man. Wow.
Nobody understood me. They were dancing to like salsa and merengue and drinking, and then they shut it down. They stopped it to bring me up.
Oh, that's why they're booing.
Yeah, they just hate that.
You can never follow up dancing. Never.
And I went up there, and my first joke was like that Dunkin' Donuts joke, and I was halfway through it, and somebody just yelled out, bad joke.
Wow.
And you're like, this joke is killed for a while.
They paid me a good amount of money.
All right.
So I knew I had to do X amount of time, so I just hung in the pocket. I took a beating.
Wow.
For 5 rounds and got my money and left.
It makes me nuts, man. If nobody is going to please everybody. Not everybody is going to be everybody's cup of tea, but to actually yell out bad joke, just sit there and be polite and just shut up and let the guy get through it. There's no reason to be mean about it.
Or when the facility messes it up, like they messed that up by calling you out at that time. Like, with the murder mysteries we do, we always say serve everyone dinner and then we'll come on after that. And they're like, no, go start the show before dinner. They're freaking hungry. Like, no, feed them so they can concentrate. People are sitting there eating their cuticles. Like, let them eat, It
was very uncomfortable because there was 2 partners. And the one guy hired me and the other guy, did not want me. He didn't see the need. He was right.
Yeah.
There was no need for me to be there. But they paid me a good amount of money. So the one guy felt just like he had to justify hiring me. So he was just like, go up and do. And I would just go up there and bomb for 10 minutes. And the other partner would just shake his head. He would just look at me and shake his head and disapproval.
Like you're not going through enough.
Right. Crazy.
That's so I was like, it's going to get out of here.
All right, well, what about, now I know you've had plenty of great gigs, so tell us about maybe a great gig or a memorable gig. Because, again, you're fantastic, so I know there's good ones.
Oh, thanks. And I open for Bobby Collins, so we do a lot of theaters. Theaters are really different than comedy clubs.
Yeah.
I prefer, personally, I like comedy clubs. I like the intimacy of it. I like that you don't know what's going to happen. You can interact with an audience. You can build kind of a relationship with the audience at a comedy club. A theater is different. You go up and do your act.
Yeah, like a show or like a,
Yeah, like everybody's facing forward. You don't talk to anybody in the audience. There's 1,500 people there.
Right, yeah.
But it's not that the show is better. I just feel more important when I go to a theater. It's just for my ego.
You have like the swagger walking out there, like, yeah.
I just played the Paramount with Bobby Collins.
Yeah. Well, I do like I just last one I did with him was like the Count Basie Theater.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
It's in Jersey. It's like 1,500 seats. It's beautiful. They have like a craft service table in the back for us. They told me the talent. They escort me back there. Like, you feel important.
Right.
That's sweet.
The show's not any better.
Yeah, right.
It's just I feel like a big deal.
Exactly. You dress differently too, right? You wear a suit jacket on the stage.
I wear a sport jacket when I'm at the theaters with Bobby. Nice. Bobby has a great audience too. He has like a built-in audience. They're kind of savvy with comedy. They like to laugh. It's like my wheelhouse. So I do very well usually in front of his crowds.
Yeah, and we've heard that from other comedians that he's just the nicest guy going.
Yeah, we've become friends, and he's going crazy too. We talk on the phone, and he's locked in his house with his wife and his kids, and not working either.
Yeah, right.
Makes a lot more money than me.
Well, yeah, yeah. He can. I'm assuming he can afford a little time off. But what do you think? Do you think this year? You think that you're going to be anybody? This will be open again this year. What are your thoughts?
I don't think in New York. No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm really starting to lean that way myself, man. It sucks.
I saw in June, Kevin Downey Jr. is headlining a club in Indianapolis in June. It's a club I play.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to be open in June. Now, there's going to be restrictions. There's going to be masks and social distancing. It's going to be weird in a comedy club, but we can't be picky right now.
Right. And I think, again, just getting back to something, will help lift spirits.
Anything.
As opposed to just all this waiting around, all this anxiety, all this financial worry,
I never thought I would miss the Belmore Bean this much.
That's great.
And Les Deegan on Monday nights.
Oh, I love Les. I mean, but there's half the comics there are probably mentally ill. Right. Just call it what it is. And I miss those guys.
Well, somebody's got it.
What's that?
All right.
We're
just
running out of time. We have to get out of here around noon. But thank you so much for letting us call you, John.
John Ziegler, Dying is Easy podcast with Mike Calcagno. And is that anything else you want to push? Or
2022. I'll be at the Ha Ha Hut.
Be on the lookout. Hear Governors for John in a couple of years. He'll be here.
That was funny.
That's great. John, as always, thanks for your time. It's always fun talking to you. And continue to feel good, and hopefully we see you face to face soon, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the time, buddy.
Tony.
Thanks, John.
All right, John Ziegler, ladies and gentlemen, great comedian, good guy. We thank him for his time. All right, we'll get the announcements in. Oh, you know what? I never played the. You don't have your attachment.
The toggle. I might, if you want. I think I might have it in my bag.
Yeah, go grab it, and I'll so I can play the. So I could play the ad. All right, but I'll read some other stuff in the meantime. Got it. Okay, you got it? Well, now I can't find it. Where'd it go? Oh, that's weird. It's gone. I've never seen that before. Someone sent me an audio, text, an audio clip in a text, and now it's gone. You see that?
Did he send it just to you? Is it like on a joint one that you're not looking at?
No, I don't know. It wasn't.
Okay.
All right, I guess I'll just read it. Okay. Roslyn Social, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard, hoping everyone is staying safe out there through these difficult times. To try and help ease you and your family through, we are open for takeout, curbside pickup, delivery, and on your favorite food service apps. Give us a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Again, we hope you're all staying safe, and we certainly look forward to serving you in person. Our famous cocktails and desserts are available to go as well. Thank you from Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge. Please check out our to-go curbside menu. Let's see. We thank our listeners at Governors. We thank our listeners old and new, and we'd like to remind you that all three clubs will open as soon as guidelines from the government allow us to. In the meantime, we have cleaned and sanitized each club and put measures in place such as paper menus, social distancing of tables, and reduced capacity to assure the safety of our employees and guests. Right now, we are in a pandemic. People and businesses are dying until they reopen fully, and even after that, it's going to take some time. We should be embracing all Long Island businesses that we know are open and struggling. If you are one of those businesses, please leave us a message with hours of operation and specific instructions like curbside deliveries or website orders on our email. Please email us here on Facebook or govsradio@optimum.net. That is why we're reading ads for the Roslyn Social. That's why we're reading Governor's ads. And that's why we like to mention businesses like All Music in Plainview. They're a music store with the hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 5. They're available for curbside pickup by appointment. No other music stores are open, so if you have any music needs, just reach out to All Music in Plainview.
Need to get to a bar.
Jeez. 516-433-6969. Did you know when I was a kid in Hicksville,
I did know you as a kid in Hicksville.
Did you know people, like I'm sure most of you out there, I've seen this posted and stuff, where people ask you if you remember your very first phone number, and most people still do, no matter how old they are, they remember their very first phone number?
Yes.
My very first phone number was 516-433-6919.
Oh, you were the lucky one, huh?
So when I first saw... Yeah.
There's no way, I'm surprised. My mother would have been like, yeah, I want a different phone number.
I just remember that. So every time I read All Music's number, I'm like, holy crap.
It's like calling home, 6969.
433-6969. Talk to Guy and all the great people over there at All Music. They're fantastic. So call them today. And, of course, don't forget One with Life Organic Tequila. They're based right out here on Long Island. They're a great tequila. They have a strong presence down in the Long Beach area. One with Life Organic Tequila. Go look them up and check them out. They have all sorts of specials to get their brand. So look them up. And of course, also Governor Comedy Club. Go to their Facebook page to check out their joke off. Many comedians are posting videos of themselves telling jokes, and you, the audience, get to rate the jokes. And there are prizes involved. So go check that out. Governor's Comedy Club Facebook page today. Let me just check real quick. Trying to call, but a busy signal. Our apologies, Drew. We'll get the phone lines back open next week. Our apologies to you on that. Let's see. Danny Coronado was watching. Hi guys. Okay. So, Danielle. All right, Danielle. Danielle says she has really good news if she can just call in quick. All right, Danielle, call in quick. All right, it's only 12:02. Call in quick. I'll announce the rest of the shows for the weekend, and then hopefully we'll get your call. So today is Friday. Don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock here on govsradio.com. 2 o'clock. Who's doing Quarantine Life today at 2 o'clock?
You know what? I knew it yesterday.
All right, Quarantine Life at 2 o'clock today. Oh, I think, is it Bonnie?
It is Bonnie. That's
Bonnie
why.
Scalisi.
Yeah, because she goes Facebook Live and then we share it to the show.
So it is a Three's Company day here at govsradio.com. Bonnie Scalisi hosting Quarantine Life at 2 o'clock. Mandy hosting Quarantine Life on our Friday night edition at 8 o'clock. And then, of course, don't forget at 9:15, Domestic Disturbance Podcast with Carl Okerson, Mike Keegan, Tim Saliani. Great, great show. All the shows here at govsradio.com. Of course, tomorrow at 5:30, right? Is Tom on tomorrow? I think he is.
Yes.
Tom Galati, Cars and Comedy with Tom Galati, Cruising the Pike. That's at 5 o'clock. 5:30. And, of course, don't forget, Pasusu, Put Up, Shut Up, Stand Up with Don Sill coming at you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Him and Benny making you laugh as always right here at govsradio.com. Where are you, Danielle? Where are you? Call, damn it. Lots of great stuff going on here at govsradio.com. We still hope to redo the studio and get some things going in here. We hope things get back to normal quickly. We hope you guys enjoy the air show that's flying over Long Island today. Oh, there she is. All right. Cool. You have great news?
I wanted to make your weekend. Of course, Leo's going to join in. He's going to start barking now. So, guess what happened 34 minutes ago?
34 minutes ago. You went poopy.
No, not yet.
I know what you're going to say.
What?
Your efforts with News 12 came to fruition.
No.
Oh, that's not it?
I knew that's what you were going to say, but nope, that didn't happen yet either.
That was
ready?
just mean.
I know, that sucks. I'm sorry.
That's all right. All right, we're ready.
This is the best news of your weekend.
Got it.
Tony.
Yes.
All American is open.
What?
All American is open as of 34 minutes ago. They posted it on their site that you can come in or call in and get in and place your order.
Holy crap!
Yep.
Danielle, here comes the virtual hug, baby. The virtual hug. And we pass there after we leave here to Sally's house so we can stop there. Yay!
I knew I was going to make your day.
You made my month, damn it. It's like my birthday and Christmas and anniversary and all that stuff rolled into one. Thank you for that super news. Everybody come meet us down there. We're heading down there in 10 minutes.
Well, you enjoy your burger and fries and have a great weekend, you too.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thanks, Danielle.
You too. Danielle, you on Sunday night, the living room thing?
No, I'm not doing it this weekend.
Okay.
Probably following weekend. I'm going to take a break this week.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the info and have a great weekend.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye, Danielle.
Bye, Danielle.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Hallelujah. Hey, man. She's just waiting to press the button.
Can I hit the button?
Everybody go down there now. We'll be there in 10 minutes. Everybody have a great weekend.